my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 41 of City Living. We are not much later from when we left off, or they're going back out there. And I did manage to give Oliver a little bit of a makeover, and it didn't take Salim home. And I am trying to see whether Hannah can invite her father to feel the baby. And there was a little message that just came up that Elijah just mastered the singing skill. I have him working on the song lyrics for the music aspiration, and I chose the song lyrics as what he would use so that he could try and max his singing skill, which he appears to have done. So let's see. Let's get rid of this. Let's see if we can get... And I did a little bit of renovation to the entry area because it was kind of bland, but it's not very big, so there we go. Take a picture. There. But I couldn't share the news, but maybe that's because she's so big. So I added like a little table here, but I put a whole bunch of stuff on it in hopes that they won't put stuff on it. Because I sometimes find in the entrance areas they put dishes and stuff. Are you going to clean that? It's really filthy. That would be very handy. I probably should try and hire a butler, but the only thing I don't like about the butlers is that they... I find they don't sleep when you're sleeping, your Sims are sleeping, and then the speed is really slow, which is, just makes the game take longer. So that's why I haven't actually hired one yet, even though I have a room for it. So Ariana's potty training little Oliver, and like I said, we're sort of on a countdown for Hannah. I don't know when she's going to have the baby. I don't know if it'll happen while... I expect it'll happen in the evening and not while Salim's at work, but I really don't know. I don't remember when I tried in the first place. So Charlie made some ensamadas because that is something that Ariana does not know, but she's not hungry at the moment, so we are not going to have her eat any, and I will put them in the fridge. I think we need to make some vegetarian food so there's more options in the fridge for Hannah to eat. So maybe I'll just have her... Is she cleaning that? Oh, don't put... Oliver's just been potty trained. You're going to potty train her too. So the only person in our house that I've noticed, I don't know about Salim because he's at work, but Charlie does need to introduce himself to little Oliver. And he has the beloved trait, and I know that can cause some problems, but strangely enough, Elijah has it, and he seems to not need to do it, which I know you wouldn't expect a parent would need to introduce themselves, but with every other parent that has a child, toddler or child, before they had toddlers, I found that if my Sims have the beloved trait, they have to introduce themselves, but I don't know. I'm not complaining that he doesn't have to, I'm just kind of surprised that he doesn't have to. So why don't you, Charlie... Why don't you read Oliver to sleep so that you can build a relationship with your nephew? That might help. Because I think the reason he's angry because he is tired. He also needs some fun. And he's a little hungry, so we'll have to keep an eye on that because that means he'll be hungry when he wakes up. But hopefully being read to will help with his fun. What's he want to do? He wants to ask Ariana for a drink from being angry. Not sure why they like to ask for food and drink when they're angry. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but it is what it is. So Ariana has to go to the bathroom, so we'll let her go here because it's easy. It's within my reach. Hopefully she moves and goes and does it. And then we'll just have her, after I've gone there. I don't have a shower. This bathroom's not big enough, and I wanted just a regular tub in here as opposed to the all-in-ones. So she's going to have to come over here to... sing in the shower is what I will have her do, and I don't know what Hannah is up to here. If it'll switch over to her. It did, and she has to go to the bathroom, and I think I will make her use this one because I know Ariana's on her way over there, and I will make her make some food so that we have some vegetarian stuff in the fridge, so hopefully she'll gravitate towards that as opposed to, and she is gourmet cooking level 2, so I'm going to make her we'll have a party size of garlic noodles, and because she's hungry and she's tired. But she's going to have the baby at the hospital, and that'll boost all of her needs up. But we still need to tend to them right now because we do not know when this baby is coming. And I know what I should have her do before she cooks. I should have her eat some more strawberries, because like I said, I'm not sure, because I started this pretty late in her pregnancy, whether this is really going to take. And will she eat the second strawberry? I've nothing like eating your strawberries on the toilet. No, she's not eating it. It did eliminate it. So let's see if we can try. Now she's off the toilet, so you can see she's washing her hands even though I'm not hovering over her. Now what is, Ariana, you're trying to clean up, and I think you've been trying to clean up for a while. And little Oliver is asleep, and I have no idea where you're going to tuck him in. Aw, what a nice uncle you are. What a sweetheart. And now you want to go get those dishes. Are those dishes somewhere they can't get? I'm thinking they must be, because they all want to get the dishes. I keep seeing them have that thought. I'm going to follow him and see if he can get the dishes. I have no idea where these dishes are that they're talking. Now it's gone. Are there dishes somehow hidden in this room? It's very strange. I think I'm going to have to investigate at some point where these dishes are that they all try and go get, and then it cancels out the interaction. So let's see. He needs to make a video game or an app, but maybe we will. See, he doesn't really need to get any more. I don't know whether they earn any money. I know with like he could stream Let's Plays, but I don't know if they make money doing this. I know when you're in the career, the tech guru career, and you stream, you make money. But I haven't really been paying attention, and they have a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but they don't have as much money because I spent some with the toddler bedroom here and this extra bathroom, and then, like I said, doing a little just slight renovation out here where I put this as one of these decal rugs, and it kind of blends in. It looks like it's been drawn on, which is kind of neat. I think the color matches in this area really well. And that's probably because it's supposed to. You could put it on anything and it would just show through, and some pictures up and whatnot. Just thought that it was kind of bland when Ariana is cooking. She's not cooking. She's painting. And she needs some masterpieces, so why don't I flip her over to that particular one? And poor little Hannah's sleeping on the couch. And did she even eat the food I had? Did she even cook the food? Yeah, they haven't been cooking when I tell them to cook. I actually wasn't going to have her cook. I was trying to have her cook a gourmet meal, because that garlic noodles are gourmet. So let's see if we can get her to do that. I don't know what stopped that interaction. I really don't know. And if she's still not very hungry, because she could eat this. This is the ensaymada that Charlie made that she needs to try. And I had her, she's finished. She didn't really finish it. It still ticked it off that she was finished, that item, but I really don't think she has, because I usually, it's broken. I have noticed that sometimes when they're working on that app, and if the computer breaks, then it registers that it's done, even if it's not done. And she doesn't really need to work on it right now, so it's not like it makes a ton of money, so we'll just do that when she needs to do it for her job, and she can play some video games, because she likes to play video games, because she's a geek. She will go the route. If we get that far, she'll go the route where they do video games, not the route where they do the tech guru. Even though the benefit of the tech guru is that they work fewer days a week, and I think they're better hours that they work. But she likes video games, so I think she's better to do that. So we're going to put this away so it doesn't go bad. Ariana did a masterpiece. I'm glad I switched that over to that aspiration since she got a masterpiece. How much is it worth? 5,465. Let's put it here. And no, you're not eating that. You're going to eat this, because I want you to learn. We're trying to belittle. Is it not any good? Oh, it's because it's a single. If they're a group meal, you can laud or belittle, I think. But if it's a a single serving, you can only belittle it or just ignore it. You don't have to do anything to it, but the only option is to belittle. And what is wrong with Miko? She is finding it dirty. Oh, of course she's finding it dirty, because if she's finished, there is a pile of of that there. And she wants to use the punching bag for an hour. So why don't we let her practice punching for that? And I'm going to have... Oh, Elijah finished his song. So we can name it... I don't remember what type of song it was. Elijah's song. Very, very creative. There we go. Now, not only that, it's going to be Elijah's songs #1. So there we go. So he can go license it. Where did I put the mailbox? There it is. License microphone Elijah's song #1. And so he's got a whole one song. Oh, it didn't even count as a song. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. I wonder if it'll count as income from licensed songs, because it's not from... because it's song lyrics. So song lyrics don't seem to count. Interesting. I didn't realize that. So he wants to buy a pool light. I'm sure we can do that. We've been spending money like crazy since last night. I keep adding things. Someone wanted a ladder, a pool ladder, so I got that. So we will go over here into the pool setting, and my favorite light to start off with when they want one is this one. And so I'll put that there, and then if they want another one, then I'll do little pot light type things. So we've done that, and hopefully that will register. It did. And when I think he works in 3 days, but we may as well have him go to the bathroom since he has to. What else are his needs? And he needs some fun. You know, I'm going to let him go grab something to eat and watch some TV while he's eating. That seems something someone lazy would like to do. Anyways, that sounds nice, period. So we're going to go, but I think because he likes to watch TV, I see that. Sometimes it's a whim to watch TV from being lazy. I mean, I don't think you need to be lazy to want to watch TV. But, oh, maybe he hasn't actually... I wanted Elijah to scavenge for parts. The only disadvantage is I put these garbages around, and that's because of the potties. I probably should have just put the regular bins in there, because he went over there to use it instead. So she learned how to, so she's now at 19 of the 27, so she has 8 more recipes to make. Now, the question is Hannah going to go into labor today? So let's see with the... He needs... I'm just looking at what his highest... He is actually quite high in the violin, so he could make... He could write a song with a violin, is what he could do. Whether he has a violin in his inventory, I'm not sure. Let me see. I don't see one. And they keep disappearing into their inventories. They use them and then they put them in their inventory. So I'm going to buy another violin. And hopefully... I don't feel like looking through all their inventories for the violin. So... let's see. We're going to go under activities and skills. And we're just going to get an inexpensive. Let me see. Maybe we'll do it in a different color, just to make it more obvious which one it was. But I think before I go start doing that, he is tired. I was going to try and do a street sale, is what I was going to do. Mainly, though we may end up having Hannah go into labor, because we don't want to have all these pictures around. Now this isn't worth very much, so we could have that. Wonder if that would be okay on the wall, but lower if I can. No, they're not letting me put it where I want it. Wonder if I put the walls up, if I could put it down. I don't think it really suits the wall there, because it's a bit busy. Yeah, I don't think it suits in that location. We'll just stick it here for now. It's not the greatest there, but maybe when we have a few more, it'll look better. And then this one, is this worth anything? No, this is for him to paint. And then this is another small painting. Oh, that's cute for the... I don't know whether... because it's just sort of cute for a kid's room. Because it's got animals on it. Freezer bunnies. Frame it. I do wish the frames could be in different colors. It would be very nice if they could, but they can't at the moment. So we will leave it like that, and I really did want to do the street sale. I'm going to take him down. I decided to have Miko do the street sale because she actually needed some social, and she doesn't have to work tomorrow. So I figured she and the others were all getting kind of tired. Well, Charlie wasn't, but he works tomorrow. I should check. I should probably stop him streaming. He wants to go swimming. So we did gain some followers. Not that, like I said, I don't think... unless that's a work task, it might be a daily task to gain more followers, but it's probably not going to be for a set amount. So I'm going to let him go to bed. I'm just curious. He's not really that tired, but whatever. He does work tomorrow. And Salim, I had him doing some writing, but I think I'm going to let him go to bed. I just had him do a bit because he wasn't that tired. He was still green in the energy, even though it was about halfway down, but not fully halfway down. So let's just go back in and check on Miko. And we can try and... I don't know whether introducing themselves, they can chat with people, it seems, when they're trying to sell things with a street sale, but I sometimes find that actually introducing, it doesn't always work. But in this case, perhaps it looks like it did. Oh, good. We don't know... I know some of us know Shanna, because I recognize her. Marcus, I sometimes find... I don't think he likes you trying to learn his traits, so if you have the observant trait, it doesn't matter, because... Oh, she came into our... Did we sell a painting? Yes, thank you, Marcus. I was going to say, I tried to get him know him in a different... Oh, we sold another painting. Excellent. So we've sold 2 paintings, which is very good because it means we have the money, and doubly it's also good because it means we're not going to have them in our lot value for expenses tomorrow. But as I... Oh, is Hannah? No, she just has to go to the bathroom. I was wondering if hopefully she can look after that herself. Let's just try and... Oh. She was going to one, but when I told her to go, she chose a different one. So let's go back on... Let's see, we don't know Sarah. I do recognize Sarah from playing in here, but I don't remember much about her. I don't know if Hannah, Ariana, and Charlie's father, I don't know if she maybe worked with him. I can't remember. Oh, we got another painting sold. Oh my goodness, and I have a 200% markup. I was not expecting things to go so quickly, to be quite honest. I was thinking it was going to take forever. One of our masterpieces is left, but there were a couple expensive items on there already. So I'm very surprised and very happy that we managed to sell 3 of our paintings so quickly. Maybe this is the district to sell. I don't know. I don't remember what district. I think this is the fashion district that they're in. Compliment outfit. But I'm not 100% sure if it's the fashion district. I do get them mixed up. I know I could look around and figure out whether... Yeah, that's not the art gallery, so it's the fashion district. So, Brighton Day, like I said, see her social... Oh, Hannah's in labor, so we're on the countdown. But, I find I prefer, I haven't tried it since, and I don't intend to, because I used to have to keep going back and forth to get it to work. So what are her rest of her needs like? She's tired. Oh, she's gonna go sleep. That's fine. So it's 1:56. So I'm gonna take her in a couple of sim hours to the hospital. Oh. Oh, something. Oh, so it went to the household inventory because it got moved. Because the market just changed it. Okay. Is there any food here? She is actually kind of hungry. I'm just curious if it's food we don't know. I can't seem to sell. I want to sell. I want to buy, I mean. I want to buy. Why can't I buy food? I can introduce myself, but I'm not seeing the option to actually... Oh, that's because she's about to leave. Okay. Well, this is of no use because this is just hot dogs and hamburgers. What do they sell here? Order food. I'm pretty sure we know all of this. Or Ariana. Ariana doesn't know pufferfish nigiri, but Miko does already. So she doesn't need to order it again and take a chance on it. So I think we're just going to send her back home and wait till it's the right time to take Hannah to the hospital. And so I will see you back at the... I'll see you when we get to the hospital. We're at the hospital and... it's go time, so she's going right in. She's skipping the check-in desk. And as I mentioned with Ariana's birth, this is an edited version of the original hospital. It's the same basic shape, but I just rearranged where some of the things were. So let's see what we have. Did we have a girl? Which was my goal. I had her listening to some pop music and she ate some strawberries towards the end of her pregnancy because we hunted for them and took us a while to get them. Let's see, is Salim freaking out or has he gone off to do something else as they sometimes do? Oh, we can't even see her. Let's change this angle. I don't know where he is. I say, go here. It's a girl. So we had a girl. And of course, I don't remember. I think it's Benally. So we'll say, if we can fit it here, it's Cardwell, Benally. And if we can't, then it's Cardwell. Nope. Cardwell, maybe we'll not have the dash. It'll be a bit strange looking without the dash. I don't know. I can always edit the name. So we have a girl. So I'm going to just think about it and I'll be back once I figured out what we're going to name her. I decided on Angelina and I ended up putting the dash back and it's Banal because I can't do Benally. So it just is what it is. I can always change the last name if I want to in Create a Sim later, particularly once she ages up to a toddler or at any point after that. So that's it. We have a girl. So we're going to have a little boy and a little girl. So I'm going to make, I don't know what color hair. I don't know whether she'll have her daddy's hair or whether she'll have her mom's hair. I actually think that Oliver may have Ariana's hair. It's kind of hard to tell because of the shade, but I think the shade is actually not as dark as Elijah's, but I'm not 100% sure. But that's really it. That's the end of this part. We have a baby girl and we have a full house. We have 8 Sims in our house and there comes Salim finally. Freaking out. Baby's born. No need to freak out anymore. And that's all. Thanks very much for watching and we will see you next time. Bye. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you like the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks very much.